Like I said earlier, they actually had odds that, she was like third or fourth in the betting odds to be MVP of the WNBA. That's such a slap in the face to every WNBA player. It's unbelievable, right?
Geno Auriemma, a name synonymous with women's basketball, is no stranger to bold opinions and fiery controversies. However, the Hall of Fame coach now finds himself at the center of an entirely different kind of storm, one that's shaking his credibility and leaving fans puzzled. For years, Auriemma was Caitlin Clark's most vocal critic, dismissing her prospects in the WNBA and labeling her fans as delusional. But Clark didn't just prove him wrong. She obliterated every expectation, emerging as one of the league's brightest stars in her rookie season. Her electrifying performances captivated fans and analysts alike, while putting immense pressure on her harshest doubters. In a surprising turn of events, Auriemma has shifted from skeptic to superfan, lavishing Clark with praise so effusive it feels almost out of character.
The college career that Caitlin had, that ignited a tremendous amount of attention, incredible phenomenon that very rarely happens, and it certainly changed the landscape, no question.
Is this a genuine change of heart, or could there be more to Geno Auriemma's sudden shift? Whispers are growing louder that something bigger might be at play, possibly tied to a strategic move with the potential to reshape his legacy and impact Caitlin Clark's future. What's fueling this dramatic turnaround? In today's video, we'll uncover the story behind Coach Geno's surprising 180. From his latest eyebrow-raising comments to the possible motivations behind his praise, we'll dive deep into what's really going on. Could this be a masterstroke to secure his place in the evolving landscape of women's basketball, or is there a personal stake that's gone unnoticed? And of course, we'll explore where Caitlin Clark fits into this intriguing puzzle. So stick around as we break it all down. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to *Hoop Hustle * for more exclusive takes and insider insights. Ready? Let's get started.
That's the worst part about new fans. They have no perspective. There's no context. So they just say ridiculous nonsense.
Geno Auriemma has always been unafraid to speak his mind, even if it means clashing with some of basketball's rising stars. Among his most notable targets is Caitlin Clark, the dynamic rookie for the Indiana Fever, who has been on the receiving end of Auriemma's sharpest critiques since her standout days at Iowa.
The delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP of the WNBA. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid that it gives women's basketball a bad name. Okay, so the kid was set up for failure right from the beginning.
Few names in basketball spark more debate than Geno Auriemma and Caitlin Clark. For years, their story has been one of tension, bold predictions, and unexpected twists. From Clark rejecting UConn to dominate on the court, to Geno's harsh criticisms, and now his sudden change of tune, the drama has kept fans hooked. But what's really going on? Let's break it all down. Caitlin Clark's rise to stardom began long before her professional debut. As one of the most coveted recruits in the country, her decision to choose Iowa over UConn sent shockwaves through the basketball world. For Geno Auriemma, whose program has been the gold standard in women's college basketball, the snub reportedly stung. Clark didn't just turn down a scholarship, she came back to haunt Geno in the 2024 NCAA Final Four. With a dazzling performance, she led Iowa to a stunning upset over UConn, cementing her status as a generational talent. Fans celebrated, but Geno wasn't convinced. Shortly after Clark's historic college run, Auriemma voiced his doubts on a popular sports talk show. He questioned whether her flashy game, defined by deep, high-risk shots, could succeed in the WNBA. "She's not built for the physicality of this league," he said. "She's not quick enough, and those circus threes won't work against tougher, more athletic defenders." The criticism didn't stop there. Geno mocked her fan base, calling them delusional for believing she could thrive at the next level. Even UConn legend Ayanna Taurasi chimed in saying, "Asterisk, this kid's in for a rude awakening." Asterisk. Clark's rookie season in the WNBA was nothing short of spectacular. She averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game, leading the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance since 2016. Along the way, she shattered 62 records, earned Rookie of the Year honors, and was named first-team All-WNBA. The numbers weren't just good, they were historic. Social media exploded with memes ridiculing Gino's earlier comments. One viral tweet paired his quote about Clark's inability to handle physicality with a clip of her sinking a deep three over towering defenders. The caption, "Asterisk, how's that physique looking now, Geno?" Asterisk. In a shocking twist, Geno Auriemma has done a complete 180. The same coach who once dismissed Clark as overrated is now calling her an asterisk incredible phenomenon asterisk and an asterisk once-in-a-lifetime player. Asterisk. This is coming from a man who rarely admits anyone is better than his own players. Fans are understandably skeptical. Is this newfound admiration genuine, or is there something more behind Gino's change of tune? Here's where it gets even more interesting. Geno Auriemma has a financial stake in Unrivaled, a new 3-on-3 basketball league co-founded by stars like Nafi Zakaria and Breanna Stewart. The league promises six-figure salaries, equity stakes, and a faster-paced format aimed at showcasing individual talent. From the start, it was clear the league wanted Caitlin Clark as its marquee star. Rumors swirled that Unrivaled offered Clark over $1 million for an 8-week season, an unheard-of sum in women's basketball. The league even dropped cryptic hints about 22, Clark's iconic jersey number, to build anticipation. But when the roster was announced, Clark's name was nowhere to be found. Fans felt misled, accusing the league of using Clark's name to generate buzz without securing her commitment. So why did Caitlin Clark turn down Unrivaled? According to sources, her decision came down to one thing: rest. After an exhausting year transitioning from college to the WNBA, Clark chose to prioritize recovery over a lucrative off-season deal. Her choice sent a powerful message. Clark isn't just a player, she's a brand. By saying no, she demonstrated that even millions of dollars couldn't dictate her priorities. Without Caitlin Clark, Unrivaled faces an uphill battle. The league's business model relies heavily on star power to attract sponsors and viewers. Analysts are already questioning whether it can succeed without Clark leading the way. For Geno Auriemma, the stakes are personal. His investment in Unrivaled is now riskier than ever, and his sudden praise for Clark has only fueled speculation about his motives. Is he trying to rewrite history, or is this part of a calculated effort to win her over? By turning down Unrivaled and continuing to dominate in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark is doing more than just playing basketball. She's redefining the power dynamics of women's sports.